Who is up for some destruction? Four seconds without taking damage. That's quite a lot. Would be nice to also have it recharge while taking damage, or I don't know if there's any way to change this threshold. Maybe there are passive skills, I guess there are. I've seen them. Okay, I definitely want to go back to the town. Yeah, that worked. So I couldn't use the portal while I was initially standing in my position, and I also, while going out of there, activated some enemies that wanted to go to me. It's all a bit weird. And also the skills, most of these skills are quite useless, I find. Let's see what I need. Okay, I can already take this.
I think I'll wait for a fight first.
But I need to get rid of some stuff.
Hello.
Hey, none of it's junk. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but cheers. See you.
So, now I could take the weapon. Might as well put that in the other slot and keep this rare club. Want to see the damage that I'm doing. So the mace strike, no. Apparently I can do the mace strike only with the other weapon. Not sure if there are any skills that I might want to find. Do I have some rings? I don't really think so. Glimmer ring wrapped sandals. Ring mail. But no actual rings to use. And no amulets. I guess I might also find some magic shoes. Probably I don't have any rare ones. I already have a rare armor. I might not keep these boots or greaves. And now I will put this in there, except, yeah, it has armor. Now I want to check what kind of skills I might unlock still. I need more intelligence to unlock these magic skills. Mostly I can do those warrior attacks. Rolling Slam, Earthquake and Mace Strike. There are different Mace Strikes apparently. Maybe I need to make sure to have the correct one selected. One of them might be one-handed and the other not. I might also just activate the Bone Shatter.
While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters display these indicators when their stun meter is almost full. Use Bone Shatter to stun them instantly and deal a high damage explosion around the target. While Bone Shatter is equipped,
I might just use that. So, what skill do I want to use? Probably this Mace Strike. Sadly, it doesn't tell me what these skills actually do in this menu. That would be quite helpful. And also it would be nice to be able to switch the hotkeys and which buttons activate what skill with the switch of the weapons, because that can be different, of course. Could I do something to this Mace Strike? This one. Fire Infusion. I want to also find out firstly what rage is. One more attack damage per one rage gained to a maximum of 30. I guess I need to hit a lot of enemies. I guess I'm losing rage quite fast. So what is the weapon actually doing? Mostly physical damage, and I could also make some fire damage out of that. Wait, need to choose the correct weapon. So now I have some fire damage. And I want to not have the Rolling Slam, probably. I might just put that on R. But I mostly want to try out the Bone Shatter. And I guess what I will be mostly doing is just use the normal left click attack. And I didn't yet do anything with that worm in the cave.
Break!
Let's try out some of these other skills. I guess the enemies die before I can stun them.
I remember this place.
Me too, from other characters playing through this. It's nice to get more support gems. Could I get you all in one place to destroy you all at once? Like that. I guess they also need to have the same angle to me. Or a similar angle. Might just summon Una, even though I know what to do here. Or rather, what not to do here.
What happened here? This shade, is it still alive? Perhaps it can give us the answers we seek. Only the Count's sword has the power to bind souls to the tree like this. We must free it somehow. To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more than simply cutting his rope. The ancient runes that imbue the Count's blade created the binding, and only ancient runes can break it. There is a battlefield not many.
Yeah, I guess I will go there.
I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me.
Let's find the red whale. Or veil and not whale. I think I might need to go to the right, I don't really know. The maps always change.
Feel my wrath!
I might have found a ring. And new boots, but I don't think they would be any better for me. It's nice to have a very powerful weapon. I just need to be careful about my defenses. Let's hopefully kill the witch.
It's been many years. Does the witch still live here?
Don't freeze me.
It seems no one is safe from corruption.
Yeah, you need to build a corruption-resistant system. And discourage corruption. The earthquake takes quite a while to happen. If that actually is earthquake. Yes. Takes quite a while to quake.
You shall fall!
Did I cause all of that fire? Probably. Burning corpses.
My
Need to check what I can level up. Okay, this is where I started with armor, more armor, regenerate life per second. I guess I will go all the way to there. And then I don't know where I would go. At the moment I don't really plan to have a shield. So all the shield related things are quite useless. This is also armor. Attack speed would be nice. So going the attack speed route. Maybe, I don't know how endurance charges work, whether I want those or not. Some hits do not hit. That's the Grim Tangle. I might as well just get the waypoint.
There'll be no passage here. For now.
I'll not go to town at this point. I'll have to think about whether I want to go back to the sorceress or the ranger at some point. For now I will try to go with this warrior and the very legendary mace, as long as it's fun. This might be the Red Veil. Good. Okay, I can use or move the overlay map around
These were not my ancestors,
with arrow keys, that's
but
good.
I still respect their valor.
Can I move it all the way to the top left? That's good. I find it always important to get rid of the projectile people first, and especially if they are poisonous.
Ominous, but it might hold the runes I seek.
So the earthquake there helped a lot, but it took some time to activate. Could you please die? Thanks.
They still defend their land, even after all this time.
I wish friendly fire was a thing in some of these games.
Steel yourself!
Nice to roll behind those archers and just take them out from behind. Nice red butterflies.
What? Who is that?
Probably someone who doesn't like me. 10 strength, more armor and more regeneration. I mean, I might also want to go for all of these things. Increased melee damage, increased strength. Hello Kana, thank you for lurking. And I will hydrate. So let's see whether I can go much further right now. I might try to sell some stuff. Also wanted to look more at this skill tree. More area of effects is nice. Obviously I wouldn't want to go back to the source by going this way. Not entirely sure where I would want to go. Might also be good to go for the increased stun threshold. But yeah, at some point I also thought about attack speed. I don't know if I can go that way. There's even more attack speed, so going to the right here might be a good idea. Picking up some more attributes at this way. Also, there's more area of attack here, so I might as well take this and then attack speed. I guess area of attack also applies to the normal mace strike. An effigy. Whatever that means.
Crush them!
Could you please let me out? Please stop poisoning me, it's not nice. So, I want to possibly put the mace strike on F, because I never want to use that actually. Because this will switch my weapons out. And then I will have the rolling slam. I don't know which is where. Could you please go away? I might have the rolling slam on Q. And then the earthquake on E. E as an earthquake. And then this can be nothing. Also need to see whether I might already be able to choose the next tier of skills. Might also just do that now. Take the portal home. I might just sell and disenchant everything.
Yes? Stay safe if you can.
Spirits in a tree. Oh, take a punt. Deal.
Go make a legend or two.
Okay, and now I want to take the level 3 gems and some support gems. And let's see what I can do with them. The war cry. Does it only last for 8 seconds, the effect? So the totem might be a good idea. Can't really do the shield charge.
Shockwave Totem repeatedly thumps the ground, dealing area damage. It causes an extra shockwave from any jagged ground it hits. Infernal Cry puts a debuff on enemies that makes them explode when they die. It also increases the damage of your next attack. The more enemies around you, the larger the boost.
Okay. I'll take that. Both of them. And now I need to find good slots for these skills. Possibly I will put the Infernal Cry on E and the Totem on R. Although not sure how often I want to use Bone Shatter and Rolling Slam. But I guess for now I can keep it that way and also still have the Earthquake available. And then check what I can do with the Totem. So this means that the duration of the totem is shorter, but I can have two of them. I guess I will go to Jagged Ground first. And let's see what I can do to the Infernal Cry. I guess I will just try out what these things do before I apply any supports. I also would have this weapon, but right now I think my legendary weapon here is a bit better. Don't think I have anything else rare available that I could still use. I mean, this has two sockets, I might just identify this, but it's probably not better than the one I have right now. Physical damage 32 to 45. That's sort of double what I have in physical damage there. I guess once the witch is over level 10, I can use the wand and the scepter there.
Ominous, but it might hold the runes I seek.
Okay. That's the war cry. It uses quite a lot of mana. Totem. Okay, it shocks the enemies a little bit and kills them after a while.
Crush them!
Okay, now I want to choose a direction to go in because I want to find this last thing. Still evaluating my other skills. I think the Bone Shatter is not actually what I would want in my regular used stuff. I might put the Rolling Slam back there. The Infernal Cry goes there, and on E I will have the Totem. And then the Bone Shatter might go to R. So the next totem or whatever is a boss. Forgotten how they are actually called. I guess combining the Warcry and the Totem is quite powerful. This always sort of does these crushing effects, and then the Warcry makes the enemies explode. Obelisk of Rust. That's what I meant.
Crush them! I'm not ready.
Desert Rune. What does that do? Fire damage. I don't really have a socket there. Just improve the quality a bit, I guess that's fine.
I'm not ready.
Let's see how I do against this boss. Hello, Rust King.
Hammer and anvil! I can't yet. I can't yet. Go with honor. There is nothing left to defend.
I guess I won. I need to now go back to town. That's quite a good vest. I guess I will not identify this right now. I will use the hooded creature for that. Gloves. Might do a similar thing there. Although I might want all the rare stuff in the same tab, so it's easier to find. And maybe the rest of these things might be disenchanted. First I will go to Renly,
Area spikes, but I would ask what
get those spikes.
if you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
Disenchant with Una.
Renly's done a fine job forging those spikes.
Yes, sure. Every time. Still need to sell that helm.
Tired of the slaughter yet? None of it's junk. Not bad. Later.
And now I can go possibly to that cave again. I need to still beat that monster in the mud barrow. I guess this gives me a support gem from Renly, which I would like.
This lair, how deep does it go? Destruction!
I guess I might even manage to level up in this cave. Let's see when and how I do this. There's a checkpoint, which might mean either eggs or the boss. I think it might be the boss.
Corruption has twisted it into a nightmare.
Okay, that wasn't too hard.
A horrific task. But to protect Clearfell, I'll do it again.
And now I will just go back to town to get the rewards and also get rid of some stuff, and then I can go to the forest again and to the tangled thing, the Grim Tangle. Not sure if I will ever need this shield, but I might as well just keep it.
Yes? Goodbye.
Goodbye yourself.
Now this won't cover.
Don't want to start a fight.
If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
So what can I do with these currencies? I have 14 orbs of transmutation, so I can make a lot of nice magic things. 1 orb of alchemy, that makes a rare item out of a normal item with 4 modifiers. So if I ever want to, for instance, make this armor very good, then I should do that. What else is there? There's scrap. This adds a rune socket. These are just shards. I wish to know what these other shard slots are, but I can't really see that at the moment. Okay, now into the forest. Grellwood. What does this chest mean? Is there still some big reward in there? So let's open the runic seals. Or close them or whatever.
happened here?
So I nailed it.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing. Though, this wound. We should take him back to Clearfell. He may be the only one who knows what truly happened out here.
Yes. I guess I need to go back to Clearfell for a moment. And then I might get another quest from Renly as well.
The wound, only by the grim tank. Goodbye.
So you're going back to them. They should still be near. Till next time.
Nothing to sell. So let's go to the Grim Tangle. I guess I need to also get Una there. Please open this.
If the Fae spirits are still magic still thrive. The way is open. Please, hurry.
More mushroom caves.
For a moment, everything felt alive.
I guess sometimes waiting for the totem to activate takes a while. And I shouldn't always want to wait for that while when I'm getting attacked from all sides. So now I might go back a bit and choose any attribute. I don't know which one. Maybe I would use dexterity and intelligence next. What is this? Totem damage. So if I want my totems to get better, I guess I might also go through the area of attack at some point for that. But especially I want to have attack speed. Also, what's that? Stances. I guess these are rather special decisions. Interesting. Those are quite heavy decisions. Your hits can't be evaded, but you never deal critical hits. I guess these kinds of decisions might be in every character's skill tree. There, for instance, you can apply an additional curse, double activation delay of curses. Okay, basically the curses apply a bit later, but you can use 2 or 1 more. I don't know how many you can use. All damage is taken from mana before life. 50% less mana recovery rate. I might try to get there with my sorceress. That's especially good if you have a high mana regeneration rate anyway, or if you don't use anything with mana. Converts all energy shield to mana. I guess that's the opposite. That's when you want more mana and don't need your energy shield. But yeah, it can be difficult to find those special passive skills. Maximum life becomes 1 immune to chaos damage. That is risky, I guess. It might be good if you have a high enough energy shield. Anyway, let's continue.
Steel yourself! I can't yet.
I wonder where the boss will be. There's a boulder, but nothing happens. I can move this map. That's what I have learned in one of these interruption screens or loading screens. Goodbye, mushroom person.
Cower!
And that's the boss fight. I guess I might turn off the map or put it in the corner.
By Venomous! Is that the Wandering Druid? I can't yet! I'm not ready!
Where are you going? Big rock.
Crush them! How many more? Fortune favors me.
That's enough. And I hope I can reach the cemetery soon. Chain reaction. Does they explode if I have used the Warcry? That's the cemetery.
Quickly! My family has been abducted! That bastard tyrant Praetor... I sent for him.
Yeah,
I
we just
will
had
gladly
that.
honor this request.
Okay, gloves with a socket. More armor and evasion. But it's not really more than I already have there. I might just keep it and later re-roll it a little bit. But I might get rid of the rest.
Hello.
And now I'm not sure whether I want to continue with this character or switch to another one soon. Okay, I think I will continue a bit with this warrior and try to fight the other ghost first. Normally I always have found Draven first, but I want to find the consort first. Okay. A lot happened, and I died. But I should be quite close by. Sadly, this skill always moves me in one direction. Except if I'm blocked.
I'm not ready. Trail.
What level am I now? 8. Can I find some peace and quiet to assign my skill points? I think I just wanted to go down towards the attack speed. I guess this is more life regeneration. Hello, pseudo-algorithmic. Intelligence also has its merits. So these are some graves.
My dearest daughter, beloved for all time, rest well.
I got a ring. I guess that's the other ring. 2 times 1 to 4 physical damage.
Dodge this!
Good chest. So many rare chests. And a legendary mask, apparently. Need to see how to use that. Can't go through there.
Hammer and anvil!
So, that mask. It has a socket. Seems to be good for someone, I would say, with green and blue. Yeah, with dexterity and intelligence. So the monk, probably.
The craftsmanship, it's exceptional.
A lot of maximum life. But it's not something I need to immediately try out, and also it would fit other people. Maybe even myself. I should just take that. Now I have 2 legendary items. But it reduces my elemental resistances. Not sure if there could be something in this hidden area in the middle.
Tower!
And whatever I find first, I will only go for not the mausoleum. Yes, that's the Tomb of the Consort. That's where I want to go first. Previously I always went to the mausoleum first. And I might have to deliver some stuff to town. some point my potion tab is full. Probably now. And now might be the time to actually get rid of some lesser normal potions. I hope looking for normal actually finds the normal potions. Lesser. Okay, I'm full of potions. But also these medium magic potions want to go. And I might disenchant and sell a lot of stuff.
Yes. These are just some odd... It's beautiful. I accept.
You are very accepting. And there is no more space for gems. I guess I will throw some things into other tabs. And at some point I will have to sort through all of that and make sure I don't have too much. Ready to go. There seem to be 2 big chests in this area, maybe. And some coffins where there are some enemies.
Hammer and anvil!
Want to see what these skeletons said. I'm not that good at defending against fire damage, or maybe generally elemental damage. And I seem to be, you see this red around the edges. This means that I'm quite damaged. Probably. Okay. I might use this for fire resistance. I don't think I can change this item with certain other artifacts that I have. So it reduces elemental resistances, but then it also adds fire resistance. Can sometimes be difficult to destroy each urn, and I always, for every character, have to find the best skill to destroy those objects quickly. The wings are still flapping. This is definitely not a bug. Sure. That might already be the boss fight. Let's see if I can survive.
Your way has no place here, Karui.
I need more time.
How dare you stand? Just die already.
Why?
My love, I call to you. Right
Destruction!
of the full moon. My love, I call to you.
Ready!
Just
Ouch.
die already.
I don't want to die.
Wit and rot. Prison of bone.
Okay, I seem to have
Cruelty was
survived.
immortalized in song, Asinia. Your end will be too.
I will not go out right now. Let's see. I got a lot of these rare foci. I'm not sure whether at any point I will do anything with them. I guess if I ever have a sorceress that does a lot of spell casting, then that might be good.
No warrior.
I guess I leveled up.
Dodge this! I'm not ready. My satchel is full.
I guess now I have some peace and quiet again. Except that there are some fire throwers. How about now? My satchel is apparently full. But I guess if I rearrange some stuff, I would still be able to fit some items. But I wanted to go further with my skill points. Possibly this. I hope this is also an attack. it seems to be. So I guess increasing the area of effect of those attacks is good, and then I also get more area of effect damage in the next step.
Fear will best you!
And I guess this is where I already almost was. So I ran in a circle, sort of.
My satchel is full.
I can still fit that. And now I can go to town after going a bit further, maybe. So there's a chest. Why are there still skeletons?
Yes.
Sell.
These are just some odd. Another for my collection. Thank you.
You actually do have some kind of good rings, but they're also quite expensive. And amulets. Maybe I would take one of those.
I suppose I can let that one go.
Yes, you can. I guess I don't need much more. So, what did I want? Not actually sure. No, now level 9. So, I guess there's not much else I wanted to get from here. I just wanted to get rid of stuff, and then I got that amulet as well. Now I still want to explore and get the rest of these chests and stuff. Oops. Don't do that.
Hammer and anvil!
Not sure why I thought of P. I guess I wanted to press E. Those are vastly different concepts. So there are 2 more pathways. This is quite empty. I guess most of the urns never contain anything. And this is something cursed. I might almost die.
Meat creature!
And all of that for a quilted vest. But also I got some... well, I got this uncut support gem. Not sure when I got the stocky mitts. Let's see, I guess I have all of the dungeon solved. So now I might return. And then I will just look for that other dungeon. In the cemetery. Might just be this way. Might also not be this way, I will have to see. Can destroy this urn and get fire damage. I could also hydrate. And that is the next place to go to.
Dodge this!
I think that might be difficult to dodge. Hello, Morb.
Morbid fancy.
Are you gaming well? Or have you been outside today? This is not the game I played before with the other microtransactions, but we can also take a look at these microtransactions. You got back from the shopping. Yeah, I guess the Tetris in the bridge can be difficult.
This place has not been abandoned.
Luckily the things don't disappear if you put them all in a row. Yeah, the two large rabbits might eat a lot. I guess if I imagine our fridge, sometimes it's already full enough, and then supporting other animals might be even more difficult. Yeah, the winter doesn't offer a lot of fresh veggies.
Hammer and anvil!
This might actually be difficult. Yeah, I might be friends with your man bear now. I'm not exactly sure which username that was. I guess I would have to look at my friend list before and after. Okay, I might look at that later. Yeah, yesterday I had my 3,333 streak. And I streamed it and might also upload that to YouTube if I dare. I tried to also explain some of the similarities between the languages and what might mean what for what reason.
Hammer and anvil!
Yeah, I guess you also have a life of your own, and that's really good and fine. I'm sometimes so busy with other things that I can't stream for weeks. Or sometimes my motivation is just gone. Sometimes I'm stuck on these wall edges. Then I can't immediately jump to those enemies. Some of them are still moving after they are dead. Maybe they are undead. Anyway, let's not look at the map. we are in early access, and I guess there are some things that I will not buy. There's a wish list. I wonder whether other people could buy me something. I wonder what this is. Did I get this from Twitch? Don't really want to shine like that all the time. Flask skin. I guess I didn't buy any supporter packs. I could spend a lot of money on some gargoyle portal effect. And some planetary orbs. They are also quite fancy, like marbles. And then there are a lot of pets. Or 2 pets and a lot of other things. I'm not a member of a guild. But apparently I got 300 points for buying the early access. The cheapest tier. There's this baby boss. It looks like a robot, and then there's the rock with a face. But yeah. I might be more interested in stash tabs at some point. But also I shouldn't hoard too many items forever. And I guess this armor is only decorative? Or does this actually do anything? Also looks quite nice with the purple. Shiny. Footprints. Don't really need footprints. Nice wings. Can I rotate this? I wonder why I have this on the back. Okay, I guess that was just this when I hovered over this. But yeah. Maybe there will be more pets later. But also I don't want more distractions running around next to me. I might just attack them because I think they are enemies. Like I did with the skeletons when I had the necromancer.
Dodge this!
I guess you can't dodge this if you are dead.
My story continues.
That's true. Let's see whether I need to go back to town. Or maybe I will just get my increased area damage. So this is sort of a dead end, so from here I might either go this way to increase my totem damage and speed or whatever. I might also go from here to these attack speed skill points next. But I guess all of that only matters once I have more levels. This is also all about bleeding. And this is about breaking armor. This is more attack speed, this is shields or block. I guess, yeah, you can only block if you have shields. And this is for two-handed weapons. Right now I have a two-handed weapon, so that might be useful for that. This is for dual wielding, so basically the opposite of that. I guess this character that lives at this point might be good at dual wielding. Increased projectile damage. Attack speed. Not sure which character I would like to try next. Right now I'm still happy to play a bit more with this character.
Fresh blood.
Hammer and anvil!
Those are two very useful tools. For some people. Have a good walk.
I'm not ready! I'm not ready! Meat creature!
Okay, that battle was won. There's a checkpoint. And probably a boss fight. I wonder if there was anything I could get from town at level 10. I might just check. I guess this club is not really useful, but I will keep it just in case. It's still a rare club, so it might be good for something. I will sell this medium mana flask. I now have a new amulet, just after I bought one. Might just put that here. And I will keep the belt. Belts are always rare.
These are just some odds and ends of mine. I will treasure it. Bye.
Do you say buy or buy? I mean, you are a person that wants to sell me stuff, so you would say buy. Someone is rotating a lot there. Anyway. Rare. I guess I would need more dexterity for that helmet. But also I have a helmet. It is quite good. I guess I have an idea, potentially. Let me just get that helmet. And let me temporarily get this amulet. Now I can put on this helmet, and it might have enough dexterity in itself to stay in that slot when I replace the amulet again. It's nice to have more rarity of items found. I don't necessarily need all of this, what's in there. And that worked. I'll keep all of these things in here. Anything else? I might get this quilted vest. I don't know if that's any better than the one I have. It also has dexterity and life regeneration. Can I get this? Do I want to get this? It has less armor, but instead it has evasion. But also it doesn't require level 10, it requires 10 dexterity. Maybe I can keep that for someone else. These gloves might be good. Didn't quite notice them before. And they are definitely better than the ones I have. And they add more damage. Physical and lightning. So I guess it's good that I checked what I had. Even though I might not survive this fight, I will see how well I'm doing this time with this character.
A Karui soul for my collection. You shall die slowly.
Dodge this! I'm not ready.
Really?
The spirit's hunger. Cut down. Asinia, join me. The Eternals will never surrender. Cut down. Your meaningless life ends now. Rend your soul. Your soul is mine. Succumb to the Empire. These spirits are mine. My beloved Asinia, your intrusion will be punished. I am with you.
I guess I need to switch out my potions.
Your intrusion will be punished. Your meaningless life ends now. My beloved Asinia. I command you.
Okay, I should probably look at my potions. I have lesser life and mana potions or flasks, so I didn't do anything about those yet. And they also heal less. Do I have greater or only medium? There's something greater. Greater life flask. Could I use both? No, I have to have one life and one mana.
A Karui soul for my collection. You shall die slowly.
Hammer and anvil! I can't yet.
The spirit's hunger. You cannot stop me. Rend your soul. Asinia! The spirits yearn.
At your request.
Your intrusion will be punished. Your meaningless life ended. The Eternals will never surrender. I command you.
It's sad that you can die that easily if you already have weakened a character so much, but I guess that can happen. Especially on the weekend. It's not weekend today though. I'm just making up words.
Soul for my collection. You shall die slowly. The spirit's hunger. Cut down. Your meaningless life ends now. Rend your soul. Perish. My beloved Asinia.
I answer your call.
Rend your soul. These spirits are mine. Your intrusion will be punished. To me, Asinia. Your meaningless life ends now.
To your call.
Servants, obey. My beloved Asinia.
To your call.
The spirit's hunger. You cannot stop me.
At your
Your
request.
name has long been maligned in Ogem Draven. This was my pleasure.
I guess I won. And now I still want to discover some parts of this dungeon. This is a dead end. Now I want to go there.
Hammer and anvil!
I guess the fact that I died made some of the dungeon respawn. Not very interesting. But there's still this at the start of the dungeon.
Hammer and anvil!
An opening in the ground. And a lot of gold and chests. And now I might go back to town. What was this etcher? Improves the quality of a wand, staff, or a scepter. I might just throw out some more normal, lesser potions. Let's see, I guess all of these other things can be sold or disenchanted. I will use this greater life flask instead.
Yes? These are just some odds. Another for my collection. Thank you. Bye.
This just lands in here. Need to fill up the potion. And now let's see if I can survive the next boss fight.
You did it! Do my eyes again deceive me? You have the keys! You showed those eternal bastards! Use the keys to open the gate! Let's go and free my family! At last, it's open! Praise the first one! What is this? Graves! Isabel! Torko!
Graves on a graveyard.
The
How could you
family
have
of Count
expected
Lachlan
that?
of Ogham. My family! This doesn't make any sense! They're dead! Those bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I must make them suffer!
Break!
I like having something in the middle. Your skin burns.
Hunt with the first ones, old man. You've earned it.
That's the count. Or are there multiple counts? There are the hunting grounds. I might just go back to town for the quest reward. That takes a while to get out of there, apparently.
I have a grand quest. How do I explain it? A little while back. See, now well, you pay them a visit. Watch yourself out there.
Maybe. So another greater life flask. Might just compare. I guess I can't compare, that's a bit sad. 52% more recovery if used while on low life. 21% of recovery applied instantly. Gaining charges per second is actually quite good. But I guess it takes something like 7 seconds for one charge and then 70 seconds for one use. So that's quite slow. Reducing the uses per charge might be more helpful. And also instant healing. I might get a rare belt. That's actually quite good. Need to identify this before I use it. But I will not really use it. I'll go back to my Belt Great Club. Anyway, I have some quests to do.
You found the ring. This will most certainly break the Count's binding. Give me a moment.
The Hooded One.
How long has it been? I was hunted. The Count, he stole something that is beyond dangerous. It will cause sickness, then madness.
And then what?
It can still be contained. We must put the seed back.
This.
What a
seed.
strange being.
Is that the source of Ogham's affliction?
Yes. Please, find it. I am still too weak. This will only grow worse.
So if we are to heal this land, we must find this seed. Beyond our clan graves is the hunting grounds. Cut through those to reach the village. Please, go as quickly as you can and see what you can find. I fear there is not much time.
Okay, now I can identify
I don't know
items.
how to ask this if it's in my... Stay safe, if you can.
That hooded fella's a strange one. But if you think he's trustworthy, then you've got my support. Let's hope you're right.
Sure.
If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
Shoes. More movement speed and dexterity. Maybe that's actually worth exchanging. I'll keep those shoes though. And I feel faster now. Let's go to the stash that's hidden behind another player. I might actually be able now to get some more skills. I have to check.
Don't want to start a fight.
Really? Apparently there are no swords yet, or at least no sword skills. So they have started the early access with not that much choice.
How can I?
Sorry, I was just...
You were just hidden behind the Hooded One. Basically hooded by proxy. Let's see if I can survive the hunting grounds. Finding Freythorn might be difficult. This is Freythorn. Monster level 11. I want to try not to fight certain bosses that I know. This is dangerous.
Hammer and anvil!
I hate this. So much poison damage and projectiles. I should zoom out a bit more. There's nothing in here. Can't actually get down here. What can I do? Guess I have no ranged attacks. That's quite sad. To not be able to bridge this little stone gap.
Fortune favors me.
I'm almost at level 11. Does this go anywhere? I guess not.
Crush them!
Nice, even more spam. Should also assign this point at some point. This is Freythorn, so I might at least unlock this. But first I want to go further on the skill tree. How about dexterity?
So this is where the clanless live. There are far more of them than I expected.
Who's this? Nothing here. I died. I guess my current strategy will be to go back and go through the hunting grounds first and do some other stuff there. You return, Morp? Hope you had a good little travel. Venture into the outside.
Hammer and anvil!
I get poisoned by the outside here. Little poison dart shooting crabs. Yeah, living in the city can be quite poisoning as well, with all the cars, and I guess the air might be a bit more full of some stuff that is not good, especially for the skin. Sometimes I would just like to try out that parallel universe where I didn't live in the city and see how well my skin was doing. In the city at least it's often quite itchy, and I don't know what it does to my allergies. But also whenever I visit my village people, I need to sneeze a lot. But maybe that's especially when I visit them in June or something, and then my allergies are the worst. I guess I could gain a level in a few seconds if I defeat more enemies.
Dodge this! What is this? Perhaps the boy might know.
I guess I will have to fight a bit more if I open this. I'll just try to get a bit further. Attributes. This is already the next character, but I still want some attack speed. Might increase my intelligence there. And these are my attributes at the moment. Also pollen and dust, yeah, that's bad. Yeah, I guess it might have to do with stress. I think that's one of the things that make me doubt whether I would do well in Scandinavia, because it's more cold there. Which might also be bad for my skin. But obviously the summers in Germany are quite hot, which is also generally not the best thing. But it might only be 2 to 3 degrees lower in Norway or something. think I didn't quite fight these altar creatures. Yeah, it would be nice if every person could just always travel to the location where they do best at any particular season. But instead we have a world where you have to basically stay where you are born, except if you live in those rich, privileged countries and have enough money. Would be so much nicer if we build out the whole travel infrastructure worldwide. Would be good to just have a train from South Africa to Norway or from Portugal to Korea. And I guess for those other oceans that are in the way, we might need another solution. I guess I won this fight as well.
This is ominous.
Ominous, yes it is. And purple, I like this, kind of. Even though it's evil.
So, I was right to be worried. They're still making these damned altars, and this one's bigger. Something's wrong, hero. Something's definitely off. I thought I was imagining the whispers in the shadows at night up there. Thought I was just spooked by the cultists, but maybe not. Please, check in on the Enclave. I'm gonna get while the getting's good.
Have a good get.
Fear will best you!
I'm not sure how to get around these brambles. I'll just go to the Ogham farmlands. Quite a big loading screen. And I will have to go to town anyway, probably. Hello, crows. Or ravens that are flying almost towards the camera. The virtual camera. And there are wolves. I guess you like those sometimes. Ah, woo. I guess I shall hydrate. There's a warden bow. This is better than I ever had before. So I will keep that, even though it's just a normal bow. But it's a better normal bow. I might get rid of the rest of this. And maybe keep the greater life flasks. V-Rising, I think I tried that quite early but didn't get back into it so far. Maybe I should at some point. It was also a bit challenging, building a castle and fighting all the enemies. Yeah, I guess with a friend it's even nicer.
It seems shadows haunt us.
Tired of the slaughter yet? Who knows what prize? Not bad. See you.
Stash. I have a lot of these gems everywhere. I might try to use them at some point. Good girlfriend that does all the fighting. I guess there's still one boss that I didn't fight. I like to do gaming where I don't have to fight. Crow. There are werewolves.
Feel my wrath!
I hope I can win these fights. Lots of crows hidden in these fields. I guess there are rotting crows, whatever that means. Don't know if they are undead or something. There's a chicken. It tends to be very peaceful there. Doesn't care if I go near. Okay. Lag. Maybe it's time for the game to die. Maybe now a lot of people are logging in and this game is sadly always online and it does really care about how many people play this game. That's why I try to play it in the afternoon, in the early afternoon and not in the evening. On my free day.
Dodge this!
I don't have a lot of Dienst on the Diensttag. That doesn't look pretty. Would be nice to leave this place as soon as possible. I have some werewolves that are against me leaving quick enough. Not sure if I will find more checkpoints. There's a corn circle or crop circle. I guess there might be some kind of boss. Especially if I enter the middle. I caused a little bit of a chain reaction there, I guess. I can make the enemies explode if I kill them and if I have used the war cry.
Fear will best you!
A lot of lag again. Might be level 13 soon. Increased attack speed. Do I just have to take all of these, or... I guess there's... yeah, I have to go around one side. There's no direct connection between these nodes. Might try to go back to the crop circle soon. Not sure if this has any meaning. If there's a boss hidden in there, if I go there. And the lag is increasing a lot. I don't think it's on my side. Or I don't think I'm to blame for the lag. At least my dropped frames are at 0. At least in terms of the stream. There seems to be a boss.
I'm not ready. No challenge.
It was a bit of a challenge. Okay, the lag is almost unbearable. Maybe I will not fight on for too long. Especially a boss fight might be bad. I might try it, but if I fail at the first try and if it was mostly affected by lag, then I will probably stop. But I guess those simple enemies might not be too difficult even with the lag. I guess they need to upgrade their servers. Or I don't know if it's German internet connections that are to be blamed. I guess they could always be blamed anyway. Let me just go through here.
I'm not ready. Weakling!
Your face is a weakling.
You were no warrior.
Thank you. I thought I was a warrior. Or did you talk to the enemy? More chickens. And some nice tree. The chicken has a wagon. Or multiple wagons, I don't know what happened there. I think there were also chickens in the last time where I have played this, possibly. I might just go to Ogham Village. Hopefully there's a waypoint to come back to. That's actually good. Unique bosses can grant permanent buffs. And
What have they done?
even more lags.
Bastards. They've burned it all.
Even the language is affected. There's a workshop. Manor Ramparts. I'll just go back to town. This looks weird. Okay. Graphic fail. And I don't really have that much stuff on me. I wanted to go to the hooded one.
The village has been destroyed, and madness has already reached a boiling point in the minds of the Count's men. We must infiltrate the manor and put a stop to this by any means necessary. The fate that befell Autumn Village is only a single raindrop in the storm that is coming.
Nice.
Do whatever it takes.
I guess I can give that quiver to my ranger. Not sure if I want to keep this. I guess I might keep this staff. Even though I might not be using it, just in case I ever want to use it. I wish there was a sorting button. There are stash options. Affinity auto navigation, whatever that means. I guess it would jump there if I had something that needs to go, for instance, into this currency tab. I just want to sell the bow.
Oh, begs the question. None of it's junk. Deal.
Might I buy something? Maybe a ring? It's actually not bad. Life regeneration on a ring. Quite good. Might take another one, but I want to save some money.
Go make a legend or two.
Well, well. So, I guess this might be it for today's stream.